What's good, YouTube? Back at it again. I got a request. I figured, fuck it, I might as well roll right into some requests. And by the way, it doesn't matter how many views something has. Woody, I feel you. I got you, dog. Um, how many views something has, or whether or not it has a video to it. Sometimes it's just cool to hear lyrics. Videos can be confusing with all the production and shit. So we got Ren again. Um, we got Fire off of Freckled Angels. I guess that's an album that I haven't heard. Um, cool. So, um, yeah, if you're new to joining my channel, thanks. Throw me a like, throw me some comments. As you can see, I do take requests. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't have to be Ren. It can be whatever the fuck you want. Um, it could be your fucking neighbor that's like jamming out in his garage that you think is badass, or you think is so bad that you want to see me get up here and make fun of somebody, and I'm happy to. I can be funny. I can be witty. I can be a dick. Um, I'm happy to make fun of stuff. Speaking of fire, I just ate something of a dinner, and with that, I had like a little bag of. I had some. They're Cool Ranch Doritos. So I just learned, by the way, that that's an American thing, or a United States thing. That people the rest of the world don't really understand Cool Ranch Doritos. So if we're gonna travel abroad, to take those with us. They're delicious, mixed with flaming hot mixture like flaming hot Cheetos. Um, it was ill advised. Just leave them how they are. The Cool Ranch Doritos are great. The flaming hot Cheetos are great. The mix of the two together, you lose certain elements. It was not fire. But this is, so let's jump in. Subscribe. Forgot to mention.
Let's go. Raindrops at the side of the window. Pitter patter, it's a perfect crescendo. With the charm and the beauty of a young girl. Marilyn Monroe makes me wonder. Is there peace to be found in the gutter? Her release and the sound of thunder. Sensations made to plunder. I grow fonder. Oh, this beauty. Beauty is found in time and space. I've lost my mind, but I've refound my faith.
Beauty is found in time and space. I've lost my mind. So this is interesting because I'm pretty sure I took this rec off of a rap song he just did. I was fully expecting rap. This has like the electric guitars and stuff. This has like a sort of like a classic rock, almost into like 80s rock type vibe. I'm gonna rewind that a little bit.
Is there peace to be found in the gutter? Her release and the sound of thunder. Sensations mine to plunder. I grow fonder. Oh, this beauty. Beauty is found in time and space. I've lost my mind, but I've refound my faith.
Beauty is found in time and space. I've lost my mind, but I've refound my faith. That's a good line. Um, Finding beauty in time and space. He's like, and he talks about losing his mind a lot, but he's found his faith. What his faith is in. I know what he's referring to. If we're religious, or you could have faith in anything, really, faith in yourself. You should always have faith in yourself. Um, yeah, interesting.
A faith in this life to be the gain. I guess there is hope to be found in the end. And oh, my mind is on fire, fire's burning, taking me higher, and I can't sleep. I'm feeling wired, so wired, bruises got me feeling inspired, yeah. Let's go. The picture put.
Hold on a second. I want to rewind that chorus there. What I'm assuming was his hook in this. That's cool. How he did the yeah, how he dives into that fully kind of that classic rocky, sort of electric vibe. But his singing in this is really good too. He's going like he's going high pitch with that, and it's another different side to him that I haven't heard much like this, but super cool. Oh, my mind is on fire. Fire is burning, taking me higher. Again, back to what he was saying earlier with his mind's gone, but his faith is there. But his mind, this could be like relatable, like in a drug sense too. Like my mind is on fire, but it's taking me higher. Um, like I don't know. You jump into a bag of Molly wood. I'm just kidding. Um, I can't sleep. I'm feeling fire. So wired. Yeah, it sounds like a drug trip. I like that everything he takes inspires him. A lot of his songs, he talks about how he uses different elements of just the fucking shit he's been through as his fuel. I just did Power, and the whole song was about how these bad things that happened in his life gave him power. This is talking about how how his mind being gone and whatever's it's lit, whatever's causing this in his mind is giving him fuel, is giving him fire, it's lifting him higher. It's a great way to, I guess, my interpretation is a great way to turn how his mind tries to and you can tell with some of his music he has a positive outlook on shit. He tries his best to. He's been pulled in a lot of ways and pulled down in a lot of ways from what it sounds like, but it seems like overall and by and large he's got kind of his head in the right spot as far as where he wants to be and how he's going to get there, as long as distractions stop fucking with him. The pitter patter, it be thumping like techno. And the rumble of the thunder like an echo. Feeling manic, close to panic. I wish I could freaking run it with this fire so volcanic. Keep me breathing. I will rock from the floors to the ceiling. It's really interesting because he's kind of rapping, but it's over like a classic rock type melody. It's I like it. I can't put my finger on what this reminds me of. Wish I could freaking run it with this fire so volcanic, keep me breathing. I will rock from the floors to the ceiling. Inspiration, it fills me with healing. Oh, this life never felt so appealing. Oh, what a feeling. Oh, this beauty is found in time and space. I've lost my mind, but I've refound my faith. A faith in this life to be the gain. I guess there is hope to be found here, my friends. Oh, my mind is on fire. This could be a fucking background song in The Breakfast Club. Seriously. Like one of those movies, like the final scene in that movie where he's, and it's a famous song. I forget it right now, but it could be a background song in any of those movies, or just like fucking Ferris Bueller driving around town or some shit like that. And then some Ren touch in there. He does this almost every song. He adds in vocals as an instrument, and he's either he's doing something percussive with his voice, or he's doing something melodically with his voice that aren't words at all, but it's adding to whatever's going on in the background there, just to add to the production there. I like the toms. Boom, 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 boom. Pepper vibe there. That's awesome, man. That's gold right there. Thanks for the rec. It's it's got a lot of influences all over the place in that, but it's cool to see him in that kind of that rock vibe. You got rock Ren going on, and it totally fits in. Like, so those songs, like those rock songs from late '80s, early '90s, kind of where I would put this vibe. Um, it it like even maybe sooner than that, but they all like it's a lot more of like the chorus is going to be repeated more often. It's going to be hard hitting and memorable and slower than the song, but it's catchy as shit, and they do that on purpose so that it sort of pounds it in your head. Now it's in my head, um, and it's super catchy though. That's a no good rec. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just adds to the unlimited sort of spectrum of what Ren does, you know. And I just came off a rap song where he's got graffiti behind him and fucking smoke bombs in his hands, and then we dive back into classic rock. And I was reading in my comments, we got songs with like African music vibes, we got songs with fucking ska vibes and reggae vibes and whatever. It sounds like he just wakes up one day and picks a genre and he's like, all right, where am I going to start here? But I just watched an interview with him, and Knox Hill, another reactor, and it was interesting hearing him talk about how his songs kind of take progression. Um, I'm not I'm not a developed musician to the point where I can write lyrics. I could probably figure it out, but I've never actually done it. I've never sat down to put pen to paper. But I can make music. Um, Try to not like this, but I make more like beats and melodies and stuff. Um, but and I can't sing. I can play the drums. I can't sing at all. No, cool rec. Thanks for that. I appreciate you guys coming with me. If you did, if you like, comment down below. As you can see, I do recs, and I've got tons and tons of them to get through. So I just kind of, if I'm in a mood, I'll just sit down and start reading comments, and I'll just I'll put something on. So, and subscribe. And yeah, it was fire. Peace and love. We out.